Welcome. If this is our first time meeting, hi, my name is Rebecca. I am 27 years old and I live in North Carolina, and I am so happy to be spending another day in my life with you with a little bit of a twist this time. We are going to have a screen-free Saturday. My husband has hidden my phone somewhere around the house and we're just gonna be unplugged. I felt like I just need a little reset, and it felt like it would be really refreshing to just not have the opportunity to doom scroll all day long. I'm gonna let myself have like an episode of TV here and there, like if we decide to watch a movie. So not totally screen free, but definitely social media free. So far this morning, we went out to breakfast at a local bagel place, and then we went to a new to us park that I have been wanting to visit for quite some time. We drive past it all the time, but we've never actually gone. So we went and explored that for a little bit, and now that we are back home, I think I'm going to go ahead and get my long run out of the way before it gets too miserably hot outside. I think I'm just gonna run for an hour and see how far that gets me. Speaking of running though, I do have a really exciting and really special announcement. I am going to be running the Run Disney Princess Fairytale Challenge 2027 with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. This organization means a lot to me. Suicide and depression has played a larger role in my family, in my life, than I ever could have anticipated. So I'm really excited to be challenging myself both physically with, running the Fairytale Challenge. If you don't know, I will be running a 10K on Saturday, and then the next day I'll be running a half marathon, but also challenging myself by fundraising for this really wonderful organization. My goal is $1,500, which feels pretty steep, but like I said, I'm ready to step up to the challenge. So if you are interested in donating to AFSP, I will have my donation link down in the description. I'm sure you will be hearing me talk more about my Fairytale Challenge training journey and things like that over the next couple months. But yeah, just wanted to plug that because I actually registered the day of my UNCW graduation. I had gotten the email that I was taken off the wait list and had the opportunity to register with them. So that was kind of like my little graduation gift to myself. So really looking forward to that. But it is 9:36 a.m. I'm gonna go get ready for my run, and then I will catch up with you sometime after that. I feel like I need to let you guys know that I am taking my phone on my run, but only to listen to music. We have turned off notifications, but I obviously have to take a picture for my Strava, and running for an hour, it'd be nice to have some tunes. So this is me before my 1 hour run. This is me after my 1 hour run. We did 5 miles. Otherwise, it was honestly pretty nice. It definitely warmed up quickly, but thankfully there was a bit of a breeze. Otherwise, I feel like that was a bit of a nudge from Mother Nature, letting us know that summer running weather might be sticking around this time. Okay, lighting. All right, midday check-in. It is 1 p.m. Cole and I are out running some errands. We're gonna go to the grocery store, and we also need to stop by PetSmart. So So far I have not been super tempted by my phone. We just realized I needed to do an Amazon return, and I realized I was like, oh, I don't have the return code to like complete my return. And then I tried to log into my Amazon on Cole's phone, but it sent a verification code to my phone, which I don't have. It's at the house somewhere, so we're gonna have to do that tomorrow. But yeah, it's been very nice. After my run, I did about 4 word search puzzles. I also did some dishes and started a load of laundry, took some trash out. So it's been a very productive Saturday so far. Watching Mocha. Oh, she's tired. Oh my gosh, guys. Look, they've got the springtime lammies out. This one has a little lemonade. And then we have cherries. And then we also have a 4th of July lammy. They're so cute. This is also really cute. It's a little PetSmart employee. Alright guys, which big lammy should we get Mocha? I'm kind of team hot dog lammy. Then we also have a traditional, oh my god, look at his little butt actually. His little tail. They're so cute. I can't hold it. Guys, one time I dropped an entire smoothie in a tropical smoothie, not this location. I haven't showed my face at the one I dropped the smoothie at because it somehow went like up the walls. It was everywhere. Guys, Cole's got a brain freeze, the poor baby. Okay. I'm gonna recreate what she looks like.
Okay, okay.
This is Cole. Ah!
No.
That was pretty spot on.
No.
He's so strong. New feature of the cart unlocked. I know it's been quite a few hours since we last chatted. To catch you up, once we got back from the grocery store, I snuggled up on the couch and read for a few hours. I'm actually pretty close to finishing my book. I know I have less than 100 pages. I'd have to check my phone to see exactly how many pages I've read today, but I really enjoyed getting to just immerse myself in that world. I think this is my favorite Ashley Poston book I've read so far. I've read The 7-Year Slip and A Novel Love Story, but something about this one, I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. And after that, I think we took Mocha for a walk, and then Cole actually cooked dinner on the grill. So we had some grilled chicken sandwiches for dinner, which were delicious. And then we played one of our favorite board games, Azul. I never win, but it's fun nonetheless. And now I think I'm going to break open my beginner embroidery kit. I would really love to just lock in and finish my book, but for the sake of this video, I feel like I need to try out something new. And it seems like this kit has everything that I need. It has an embroidery hoop, cloths, thread, needles, a pair of scissors, a needle threader, a seam ripper, and easy instructions. There's also a QR code for video instructions, but I don't have my phone, so I cannot partake. So we're just gonna open this up and see what happens. I really want a hobby that's a little bit more crafty. I like the feeling of doing something creative, but I like doing something creative with instructions, which I think kind of defeats the purpose of being creative. But that's why I think I really enjoy Legos, because you're making something with your hands. Sorry, I'm really struggling to open this. Finally got it. As I was saying, I like Legos because you get the sensation of doing something crafty and making something with your hands, but it's also relaxing because you're just following instructions. But I mean, maybe that makes me lame. Step number 1.
Oh shoot, I forgot to change my shoes.
That's okay, you don't have to change. You know I can't resist a man who wears his shoes.
I know, but I got my sneakers in my backpack.
I'm gonna be really honest. It's been about 25 minutes of me trying to learn how to embroider. And the only part I've gotten right is prepping the hoop. I cannot figure out how to do my quilter's knot. I've watched 2 different tutorials and I've broken 1 needle threader. So I'm gonna take that as my sign of I'm not gonna keep trying to embroider today. I have a friend who embroiders and maybe she can teach me how to thread my needle. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go back to reading my book because I'm getting really agitated. Stop laughing at me.
You just step 1.
I thread the needle, but I can't get the knot. I used a single thread and it just keeps going right through the needle. And then I tried to do a thicker piece of thread with like multiple strands and that broke the needle threader.
Well, can I take that someone?
So I'm gonna ask one of my friends to teach me how to do the first step. And then maybe in a future vlog or 2, we'll finally tackle the hoop. But yeah, I'm having a not fun time. Like no one's forcing me to embroider right now. This was self-inflicted frustration. So I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna go back to my book. Change of plans. It's been 20 seconds. Change of plans. Cole's watching Meet the Parents because we found out Meet the Fockers is in fact not the first movie.
I didn't think it was.
I'm gonna join Cole in the fun of watching the movie and I'm gonna clean all this up. That is the update.
Listen, Karen and I were engaged for a month before I realized I'd made a mistake.
Okay, it is 9:45 p.m. We just finished Meet the Parents and that was so cute and funny. I had never seen that before and now I'm excited to watch Meet the Fockers. Overall, I really loved No Screen Saturday. And I know some people might say watching a movie does not count, but I feel like as long as I was not doom scrolling on my phone, one movie before we go to bed is fair game. But the day honestly went by faster than I was anticipating. And it was really refreshing. I feel like I want to do this at least once a month. I should probably do it like once a week. But we're gonna set an attainable goal first. I did want to briefly talk about the Fairytale challenge one more time just because I feel like I kind of went through it really quickly at the beginning of this vlog just for the sake of, you know, doing the intro and getting things going. But I will be doing the Run Disney Princess Fairytale challenge in February 2027 and I will be running it with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, also known as AFSP. I knew that I wanted to participate in Princess Weekend honestly as soon as we wrapped up Wine and Dine. There's just something in the air at a Run Disney event that just truly makes you think everything is possible. That said, I having done 2 half marathons at Walt Disney World, I knew for Princess Weekend I wanted to try and challenge myself and just kind of push my limits of what I thought was possible. First of all, I never thought that I would be running half marathons in general. I kind of was like, I want to try and do more. So naturally that led me to the Fairytale challenge, which, like I mentioned, I will be doing a 10K on Saturday, and then the next day I will be doing a half marathon. If you don't know anything about Run Disney races, they happen first thing in the morning before the sun is up and before the parks are even open. So that is 2 back-to-back days of probably a 2:30 a.m. wake-up call for races that start at 5 a.m. Like I said, I knew I wanted to challenge myself physically, but the thought was not leaving my mind of like, I wanted them to mean more than just, you know, training a little extra to do 2 races back to back. So that led me to looking into the different charities that participate in Run Disney weekends, and as soon as I saw AFSP, I knew that was the charity that I wanted to support. I think I mentioned briefly that, you know, depression and suicide had played more of a role in my life than I had ever anticipated. My older sister has bravely shared her journey with depression and suicidal ideation over the past couple years, and I've seen firsthand how her vulnerability on the internet has impacted other people and inspired them to, you know, speak up and ask for help. She's also participated in local AFSP events back in our hometown. They do Out of the Darkness walks, and she was able to speak at one of her local Out of the Darkness walks, and also had some of her dancers perform a dance that, you know, really represented her journey with depression. And it just really means a lot to me, and I'm really proud to be able to support this organization. AFSP helps fund scientific research in the mental health field, advocate for mental health policies, and they also provide resources for those who are experiencing depression and loved ones of, you know, friends and family of people who have been impacted by suicide. All that to say, it really does mean a lot to me, and I'm really proud to be supporting this organization and to be challenging myself beyond just, you know, the training miles and things like that. The fundraising goal is $1,500, and I do also want to preface, I did pay to register for the race, so I did pay, I think it was like $460 something to sign up for the Fairytale challenge. So in order to fully secure my bib, I do have to raise the $1,500 by, I think, January 7th is the deadline, so we do have a couple months. That said, my AFSP donation link will be in the description of all of my videos from now until race weekend in February. So if you have the means to donate, I would really appreciate it. I think I have 500 something subscribers, and I know not all 500 of those people watch my videos every week, but even if each of those people donated $1, that would be really great progress to my fundraising goal. But even if you don't have the means to donate, even just sharing the link would really mean a lot. While I do have this ambitious fundraising goal, at the end of the day, the main goal is raising awareness about suicide prevention and AFSP's resources. So the more people we can get to share that link, the better, especially because you just don't know who in your life may be suffering silently, and you never know whose page, you know, your share or post could end up on. So thank you very much for listening to my little spiel about the Fairytale challenge. I really am excited to do this, and fingers crossed, getting really ambitious here. I am hoping to register for the 5K as well. I have a friend who's on a fitness journey and asked me to participate in that with her, and my mom has wanted to run a Run Disney race for quite some time. It is on her bucket list, so I'm hoping to sign up and participate in that with them, and it's just gonna be a really magical weekend, and I'm really so excited about it. So really wordy outro, but thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I am really happy you're here. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all the things. It would really mean a lot if you stuck around. And once again, if you would like to learn more about AFSP or donate for my race, that link is in the description below, and please feel free to share that as well. And all I'd say, thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.